T-Man 978 Shill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now we're going to be taking a look at Marvel Legends series, Marvel Spider-Man, Mary Jane Watson, Iron Spider, part of their Magic the Gathering cross-up or whatever, where they put a Magic the Gathering card in there and they jumped the price $15 because that card is worth $15 apparently. Ages 13 plus. Nice artwork right there. Here are the other figures that they're trying to sell. Most people want that one. This guy has been chilling in the GameStop down the street from me, and I do not care about him. Hey. Anywho, I got this. I've been wanting this since I saw it, but then I knew the prices were going to be ridiculous, and they were. And so I never got it until now, where Cards, Comics, and Collectibles in here in Maryland, up in the Randallstown area. Is it not Randallstown? Is it in Owings Mill, or is it too far? Anyway, look them up, Maryland. Alright, I'm going to say this up front. I don't give two rat's asses about Magic the Gathering. I'm pretty sure it's awesome for the people who play it. But I never thought when I was younger that corporate greed would get so bad that they would throw something like this in here for $15 more. Normally, like, not even freaking like 10 years ago, this would have just been in the box. They wouldn't have made it a higher price. It just would have been in the box. They did that for Transformers with the comic books. They gave us whole comic books with Combiner Wars. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was Combiner Wars. And was it also Thrilling 30? Well, anyway, we was getting whole comic books, and we would get collector's cards like this. They did not raise the price. The price was what it was. I would think if they wanted to get people into Magic the Gathering, and that they would just throw it in, and then people would be like, I like this, maybe I should get more. I mean, the back of this, I don't know what the rest of them look like. The back of this isn't too interesting, which is boring, but that's cool. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be on my eBay. Starting bid $5. Alright, after doing a Google search, I found out that she briefly helped Spider-Man and Iron Man defeat somebody by wearing the Iron Spider suit. She did not herself have superpowers like basically Iron Man under his suit. But nice face sculpt, nice paint, nice digital print. With my naked eyes, amazingly, I can see that she has freckles from this distance away from me. But let's switch over to this lens right here where we can actually see that on camera. So there's that. The hair is swept to the side so it doesn't interfere with the Waldos. And she does have a hinge neck, but you ain't getting no upward motion with this hard hair. While we're still zoomed in, the torso has these markings actually sculpted in. So this is technically a new torso, but they need to put this style of female figure to rest. The arms and the legs are more than likely just what we're always getting with this style body, with no boot swivel. And yeah, I think it would be amazing to me if all Marvel figures, along with the hinged neck, had a ball at the base of the neck so they can get more articulation, butterfly joints, some type of ball in the waist, or at least that inverted ab crunch that they like doing, and then forward motion should be mandatory on a female figure. They think that this is all we need. Whatever they're doing to make this work, they need to do that in reverse, which they don't seem to do. But while I'm talking about articulation, before I put the Waldos on, she can look down a lot with this head. And like I said, can't really look much. And since we did that, Let's swap over. This head can look all the way up though, thanks to that hinge neck. Arms go out to the side. They rotate, of course. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows that go all the way up. The fists have the horizontal hinge. You get side tilt and rotation, and I showed that you can't move forward like at all. And you can go do this. Like, kick forward, out to the side. And since this is like all hard plastic, you can't kick back. Thigh rotation. That. Forward motion, backward motion, ankle pivot. And you do get 2 web shooter hands that are on horizontal hinges. And let's put the Waldos in. Waldo's exactly the same thing as the Iron Spider. Even though you see multiple joints, not all of them actually function. You get the hinge here, which is also a swivel. You get a hinge here. This one doesn't work. This is also a swivel, technically. This doesn't work. And you get a hinge here, which is also a swivel. And they all can connect to these ports and her back. Each one identical. Now, the original Iron Spider only comes with 3 because that's what they did in the comic for some reason. Probably to trigger people because he's a Spider-Man with 7 legs, or it's going to be 7 limbs altogether. And here she is with all this on. Like, of course, they are big, and you will have to try to pose her in such a way where she can accommodate holding all of this up. And now that I own this, I wish that I probably waited for some third-party toy maker to actually make this so she could be more flexible. Stiff Spider-Man should be illegal. I know she's not Spider-Man, but she's using one of his suits. And now I'm thinking about the implications of, like, yeah, she put on this suit, but should she know how to use the webbing and all this other check just because she put it on? I know you're not supposed to think about all that stuff. Alright, here we go with this. I was able to get her suspended. Barely, because these things, the joints are weak, is made out of a pliable plastic. It's not made out of like strong ratchet, so when you put it down, it's like the weight of the figure is like bending. But I have it into this position, and I rotate it at this joint. You gotta like stick it straight out to rotate. If you try to rotate while it's bent, probably not gonna work. But here they put actual paint on there, like they didn't do that with the regular Peter Parker Iron Spider. But for the amount of money that they're charging for this thing, $40, I guess, like, when they decided to charge that much, they didn't think about making the figures better, like Maximum series. They figured that that card was worth $15 more. So they didn't put anything extra into the regular figures. From what I've seen, the figures are all basic figures. I'm not sure if that Spider-Man even has like a toe joint or anything, or does it even have the inverted ab crunch? I can't remember. I don't know if I watched any reviews on it. Looking at the box, it does have the toe joint and the inverted ab crunch. So, and it has a whole bunch of sculpted and parts that no other Spider-Man could have without new actual parts. But I do wish that these Waldos were different. I wish they were made out of harder plastic, and I wish they had actual real ratchets, and I wish all of the joint points actually worked. It would have been easier to get this pose. But even able to get this pose, she is stiff as hell, and it just makes the experience like kind of boring, to be honest. Here they both are together, and Peter has a more pearlescent, like actual shiny plastic than this has. Like, it actually looks like maybe that can be metal more than this. Of course, he has all the things like a better ab crunch, boot swivel, butterfly joints. And I believe this was a regular price figure. It didn't come with an unmasked Peter Parker head, to my knowledge or my memory. It's been a while. In fact, I need to find his extra hands, to be honest. But she does come with an extra Waldo. The thing that does look better is this actually has like gold on there, while these are just the goldish plastic. Let you see their backpack design. Well, here's his with the 3 prongs or 3 plug-in points, and here's hers again with the 4. But you see his shiny butt? I guess her butt is a different type of shiny, but this definitely looks more metallic. I said I was going to put the card on eBay, but I probably need to put this whole thing on eBay. Underwhelming. I need to stop I have a whole bunch of toys that I don't really care about, and I need to sell. But, yeah. Underwhelming. If you liked what you saw, because you don't have to listen to me at all, if what you're seeing is amazing, because sometimes I watch people's reviews and they'll be complaining like crazy, and I'm looking like, wow, that's amazing. Like, it's literally doing the thing that you're saying it's not doing. Maybe you're seeing that and you like it, go for it. The price is very high. Then there's a high possibility that this may end up in discount stores. I don't know, I can't promise that, but I say beginning of next year or some point, or in the middle of next year, start looking at Ollie's and Ross. But anywho, thank you for watching. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here.
Figure action.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.